I'll give you an example to illustrate this. Let's consider teaching vocabulary because vocabulary is common to all of us. Vocabulary using flashcards or short quizzes. According to this research on multimedia learning, suggests that incorporating visual elements such as flashcards can enhance learning retention. If flashcard is not possible in our topic, show articulation of images, show photos about this prior to or during the motivation stage. No, so this is how you can design the micro learning activity. When it comes to identifying learning objective, so your objective gonna be, for example, the objective is to reinforce vocabulary retention, comprehension, and retention. It's very direct and very concise. To reinforce, hindi na yung ang haba, no? Very long objective. To reinforce vocabulary, comprehension, and retention. So how to break the content to that? So break down the vocabulary words perhaps into smaller groups or categories, like each card can focus on a single word with a definition and example sentence provided on the reverse side. So I think you can imagine. So if this is my paper, you will not put the words there and then the definition. So break down the category. So perhaps the word, and then at the back of your flashcards are the definition. And if you want into a very normalized from the definition, you will have another piece of paper for or to show your examples. Rather than in just one page, the students can see your words, can see the definition, can see the examples, can see the challenges, which normally what we do, especially in our visual aids. Okay, so choose delivery methods that are interactive and visually engaging. So, such as interactive flashcards or short quizzes. Interactive flashcard, if you are into the digital, you can use H5P. If you have a learning management system, you can incorporate that H5P in your learning management system. You can use Kahoot as for your flashcard or your short quizzes, your Mentimeter, and others. So from designing, let's try to look at also how to implement, because we designed already the micro-learning, how to implement the micro-learning design in the classroom. The first is integrating micro-learning into lesson plan. So obviously, once you have designed it, make sure that it is really stipulated into your lesson plan. Hindi yung surprise, this is our activity. It should be visible and it should be readable and it should be incorporated in your syllabus. What are the steps? First, identify the learning opportunities, identify the topics or concepts within your curriculum where micro-learning can enhance student understanding and engagement, which means that you have to incorporate that. You have to incorporate that in this activity, we'll be applying micro-learning, which is good enough for 20 minutes. Align with lesson objectives, as mentioned. Ensure that your activities align with the broader objective of your lesson plan and contribute to the overall learning goals. And then determine timing and frequency. Determine when and how often micro-learning activities will be integrated into your lesson plans. Consider factors such as spacing, student attention spans, and the available class time. So, sir, pwede ba sir one whole day tapos 20 minutes activity, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So it defeat the purpose na naman of your micro-learning. Naka-micro-learn ka nga, but it a total of 8 hours. So most probably you have to have a variety. Later on, I will explain to you the different varieties of micro-learning products. And then I'd emphasize this also, scaffold your activities. Hindi yung one activity is not related to the future or to the succeeding activities. Micro-learning activities, scaffold your micro-learning activities within the context of a larger lesson plan, providing support and reinforcement for concepts introduced in traditional instruction. So In my example, always have your final requirement wherein they can scaffold it and they can start working on it even at the preliminary period. Letter B on the steps in implementing, or second, ways or step in implementing micro learning: utilize technology tools and platforms. So explore available tools, research on and explore technology tools and platforms that support the creation of delivery of micro learning content. So like our LMS, as I'd mentioned, in a learning management system, I'd mentioned about Kahoot, Mentimeter, H5P, and all of those. And of course, our video creation software. TikTok video, why not? If that will um, make your students engaged, why not? Because at the end of the day, the reason really on the micro learning is short. That is why a lot of students wanted TikTok, because they can watch so many things in just short period of time, and they can accumulate those information. And in the interactive multimedia platform, select the tool. So choose tools that align with your instructional goals, learner preferences, technical capabilities. Consider again, as I'd mentioned, the use, accessibility, compatibility with existing classroom technology. And you need to create an engaging content, to create interactive and multimedia rich micro learning content, such as your video simulations and other interactive presentation. And you have to ensure that the content, as I mentioned again, is accessible to all students, including those with diverse learning needs.